What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Ask Alex Show. Thank you guys so much for watching this show. I really do appreciate you guys coming back to watch this show. I'm going to be doing the show by myself today. I couldn't get my co-host with me for today's show, but that is okay. We'll definitely get them next time I do this show. But if you want your topic or question on the show, it's very simple, guys. Just send me an email at theaskalexshow@gmail.com. That's the Ask Alex Show at gmail.com. If you submit your topic or question to that email, more than likely it will be on the show. Guys, do me a huge favor as well. Hit that subscribe button. That way you get all the notifications of every time I'm releasing a video here on my YouTube channel. And guys, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button because that does help us in the algorithm. So as you continue to watch our content, hit that like button because, again, it continues to help us as we continue to put out more content on Momentum Media. Give another quick announcement about this show. If you cannot watch the Ask Alex Show on YouTube because you're at work or whatever the case may be, this show right now, as it's being premiered, is on Spotify. It's on our Spotify channels at Spotify. I will leave a link in the description below where you can listen to this episode of the Ask Alex Show. So we do have the audio podcast version of the Ask Alex Show on Spotify, so you definitely want to check that out if you cannot watch the show. But if you can watch the show, you can definitely watch it or listen to it while you're driving or at work or working out, things of that nature. So wanted to make that available to all of my fans on YouTube. Now that we've gotten that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into the first question of the day. And the first question comes from returning guest Mr. Lee Lewis, and he writes, "Hey guys, it's just been confirmed that Will Poulter, I think I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, Mr. Poulter, will play Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What do you think about this casting?" Well, thank you for your question, Lee. If I'm being 100% honest, I think Mr. Will Poulter is an amazing actor. I love him in his comedy, and I think him paired with James Gunn and them doing a Guardians of the Galaxy movie where he's Adam Warlock, I think this is perfect casting because the things that I've seen that particular actor in have been funny things like I think Meet Where the Millers. That was funny. I also seen him in The Maze Runner, which is a little bit more serious. That franchise, him playing a part in that franchise was actually pretty cool as well. I love his acting ability. From he can do serious, he can do comedy, he can do drama. I mean, he can do action. He is an amazing, talented actor. So to see this iteration of Adam Warlock in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to be great. And I think that James Gunn teasing a big showdown between the Guardians and Adam, it's going to be amazing. And I think he can fit the part. Again, I love his previous work. He's an amazing actor, so I can't wait to see what he's able to bring to this this junction of characters. So I actually really enjoy the casting. Thank you for your question, Lee. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Will Poulter joining the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 as our Adam Warlock, our main antagonist for the film? Just jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. And guys, let's go ahead and jump into the next topic. And the next topic comes from another reoccurring guest, Miss Iris Peoples. And Miss Iris writes, "Hey guys, so it looks like Netflix is standing with Dave Chappelle and they are not going to take down his special. Do you think Netflix is doing the right thing by defending Dave Chappelle?" Well, thank you for your question, Iris. So last week we talked about, me and Jeremy, we talked about the Dave Chappelle special, The Closure, coming out, and what we thought about the special and how it's essentially making all these different types of waves. Now, this special's been out for a little bit more than a week or so, and it's been getting a lot of backlash, a lot of positivity, a lot of things are coming against it. To answer your question, though, do I think that Netflix is doing the right thing by standing by Dave Chappelle? And this may be controversial. Yes, they're doing the right thing by standing by him because Dave Chappelle didn't have any intentions of offending anyone. His intentions were to make people laugh. That's it. I understand that there are people that take issue with what he had to say in his special, but I like I said last week, and I'll reiterate it this week. My thing is that we all know who Dave Chappelle is as a comedian. Dave Chappelle is not afraid to talk about things that are ultimately going to offend people. I mean, Dave Chappelle has gotten on stage and said, you know, I'm about to say some things that you're not going to like, and you paid for the ticket. So if you don't like it, I don't really give a fuck. My thing is that if you know Dave Chappelle is a very controversial human being in terms of his comedy, don't watch it. You know, like, and also there, and I want to point this narrative out. It has not been that much backlash in comparison to the positivity. Don't get me wrong. There have been a lot of people who have called for it for the Netflix special to come down. There are a lot of people who've been attacking Dave, but there also has been a positive wave coming from the special as well. People supporting the special, people liking the special. I think right now on Netflix, it's like in its top 10 most viewed Netflix specials and or Netflix content on the site. So clearly people actually like the special for what it is. But to your question, Iris, I do think that the Netflix CEO should stand with Dave. I don't believe that Netflix would allow Dave Chappelle to put out a product like he did that with the intentions of offending people, because Dave Chappelle is not trying to offend anybody. He's trying to make people laugh. That's his intention. And again, if you don't like something, don't watch it. I don't like a lot of things on YouTube and a lot of other stuff on social media and stuff, but I don't watch it. It's simple. I don't support it. I don't give my dollars to it. I don't give my views to it. I don't support it. And I think personally, listen, it's okay to have an opinion about every little thing that happens. That's fine. But just because you have an opinion about it doesn't mean that these Netflix people at Netflix are going to shut down things because you have an opinion about it. Netflix is $1 billion company. And again, Netflix has not lost any revenue nor fans amongst this particular special. So Netflix is going to continue doing business with Dave Chappelle if Dave Chappelle wants to continue doing business with them. And they're not going to take down a special just because, just because people feel some type of way about it. They're not. I mean, and again, if we want to go back into the essence of comedy, whether the comedian's black, white, whatever, there have been times where comedy has always been off limits. If you look at Def Jam, people talked about those things. They talked about the LGBTQ community. They talked about black people. They talked about Jews. They talked about all these different things. My thing is that comedy is supposed to be shock value and nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. People are talking about COVID deaths. And even though that there are people who've been affected by that, there are still comedians making fun of that just so people can laugh, So me personally, and again, let me just say this. I did not necessarily always agree with what Dave Chappelle was saying in his last special, but at the same time, I did laugh at the special. I enjoyed his special. I enjoyed it for what it was. So at the end of the day, I don't think that taking down that Netflix special is ultimately going to solve the issue, because at the end of the day, people are still going to be offended. So and again, canceling somebody like Dave Chappelle again doesn't solve the issue, because you're still, if you're only doing this just to cancel Dave Chappelle, then then my thing is that what are your intentions? Are your intentions is trying to take somebody's living away from them because you disagree with what they said? Or are you trying to actually have a conversation with them to get them to understand a different point of view? Again, when we're talking about cancel culture and all this other different stuff, there has to be some form of what are your intentions in terms of talking about these certain things. And I think that Dave Chappelle made his intentions very clear in his special, not just in the closer, but in a whole lot of other specials that he's done before. They didn't cancel Dave Chappelle when he was imitating R. Kelly peeing on people. He made a song called I Piss on You, and they didn't cancel Dave then. They didn't cancel Dave Chappelle when they did Sticks and Stones. They didn't cancel Dave Chappelle when he talked about all these different things throughout the livelihood of his career. So my thing is this. Listen, Dave Chappelle is going to be who he is. He's already made it a point that he's not going to apologize. That because he's not. And I think that instead of dwelling on something for this long, we should all move on as people and move on at the fact that, listen, if you don't like something, you don't have to support it. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to lend your ears or your eyes to it. That's how I view that. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Netflix is doing the right thing by standing with Dave Chappelle? Do you think that they should cancel them and take off that special off their service? Just jump into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump to the last and final question. The last final question comes from a Larry Blankenship. And Mr. Larry writes, hey, guys, so Timothee Chalamet just posted his first image of Willy Wonka, of Willy Wonka in the Willy Wonka series. After seeing the photos, does this excite you for the series? Well, thank you for your question, Mr. Blankenship. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know me and Jeremy, we talked about this before a couple months back when this was being teased. I had said before that I would need to see like a trailer of the Willy Wonka series because, again, like I enjoyed the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think that's a cult classic in terms of our film history. I didn't like the Johnny Depp one that much. I liked the special effects, but I didn't like the story. But after seeing Timothee Chalamet as Willy Wonka, he kind of does look like the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, you know, that we grew up watching, in a sense, that we saw in the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I am interested to see his take on that character, because if anybody knows anything about Timothee Chalamet, he is an amazing actor. He's in the up and coming movie Dune that I'm going to go see sometime next week. But yeah, I think that seeing him, you know, embody this character and embody the things that he's doing, I think is actually pretty cool. So I am interested to see the series, but like I stated last time I saw this, I'm going to have to see a trailer first. It's definitely not on my top of the list. Willy Wonka, again, is a great character, but when I see that trailer, I think that will signify whether I want to watch this or not. So that's how I view about that. Again, Timothee Chalamet is an amazing actor. I can't wait to see his performance in Dune. So I don't know, you know, I am interested to see what's going to happen with that particular series. So thank you for your question, Larry. And that will do it for today's show, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Ask Alex Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you get all the updates of every time I'm releasing a video here on my YouTube channel. You guys can follow Jeremy and Ian on their multiple social medias, which will be in the descriptions below. And guys, just to reiterate, this audio version of the podcast will be on Spotify. So just type in the Ask Alex Show on Spotify. There will be a list of episodes that you can listen to. It is on Spotify right now as this episode is premiering. So I want to thank you guys again for watching this show. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also go to our Patreon page and support us on Patreon. We have multiple tiers on that. Real Debates. A Real Debates trailer for season 3 will be coming out very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, you guys have a blessed day.